found no desire. Perhaps Castus is less taken. I did not care for the way his eyes fall upon you.
Gaze I grew familiar with. We were yet slaves to Batiatus.
I fear return to days of old. There are many who believe Crixus holds higher ground with the slaughtering of the prisoners.
Where do you stand in such regard?
With you. And always shall upon field of battle.
Return to the villa. I'll have you guard Lyta and her people in my absence.
Is it wise leaving city walls with so much unsettled within them? Should you not attempt words in a healing festering wound?
Deine Mutter der aufgeblasene Schwanzlusse.
I prefer the bliss of ignorance.
As all men should, huh?
We brave for Sicilia and the promise of blood. There's no time for drink.
I will lend support to Brother Luger.
I fear no water, and the monsters within it.
All has been prepared for your voyage, King Spartacus, as agreed upon.
With many times its work to follow.
More than enough for wine, and for soft lips around your cock, huh? To remove lingering thoughts of the Syrian boy.
You do not sail with us.
Heraclio is for more pressing matters.
I paid for your services.
You paid for my ship.
And who shall help?
That is what I paid Tryphon for. Good fortune, King Spartacus. I shall raise a cup in your honor.
Come, Castus. You will get what we got.
Let this night be forever remembered. Begin!
You wish to fight now? And shit, because of you. Because you turned and fled like frightened children in the face of our enemy. It is cruelest fate that you yet draw breath, while the man who stood ground beside me was struck from this world for your fucking cowardice!
I will not have our stores fall below reasonable note. See more grain brought from holdings in Sicilia.
Imperator.
Senator Metellus, apologies for lack of proper reception. I was unaware you'd strayed so far from the comforts of Mother Rome.
I seek neither vain formality nor luxurious appointments. Only answer to singular question. Why did the Senate grant you an army only for it to stand idle half day's march from Sinuessa?
The Senate did not grant me an army, they granted command. Every horse, every sword, every man your eye lays upon was purchased with coin from my own vaults. Shall be set to purpose by the will of Marcus Crassus alone.
Was it your will that sounded retreat against Spartacus and inaugural confrontation? You were dispatched to balm grievous wounds suffered against him, not to inflict further injury with such unfortunate news.
A minor skirmish, foolishly engaged. Those who turned from their duty had been dealt with.
News that also inflames ear. Is it true you exhume putrid spectre of decimation?
I but give needed lesson in commitment. When next my soldiers face Spartacus, it shall be the rebel who falls to misfortune.
The comfort Spartacus yet plagues us.
Spartacus shall be far from thought, in advance of the adolescent butcher's return.
Your tongue rattles bold noise. Yet here you sit, absent thunder of purpose.
What would you have me do? Hurtle myself against city walls in mad attempt.
Would have you bring this to an end, Imperator?
A thing already set to motion. Caesar is within, Sinuessa, secreted among the rebels.
Caesar. You would place our fate in the hands of that arrogant fucking boy.
Spartacus will not be put to grass by brute force, as Pompey would surely attempt. He's a man of keen intellect, and must be dealt with in kind.
You speak as if you admire the man.
He came from humble beginnings, and now even the Senate trembles before him. I find no greater cause for admiration.
The Senate does not tremble, except in anger that you fail to act.
I but wait for proper opportunity. Yet if a small force advanced above Sinuessa would assuage fears.
How many men?
How many did you travel with?
You would seek to order my men to do what you will not.
I would seek to include you in glorious victory. If thought does not appeal, return home and leave matters of war to the men who wage them.